You know where it runs out through your nose?
Too much wasabi. What is going on, guys? I actually just got back from out west. I was in Calgary. I was visiting family that I'm currently editing the video on, so you know, stay tuned for that. Living in Moncton has its, or living in New Brunswick actually has its challenges, you know, even in terms of food. And if you guys know me personally, one of my favorite foods in the whole wide world is sushi. So, you know, just to continue with Markoshi'S food tour here, my friends and I set out to see where the best sushi joint is in Moncton. So I met up with Neil, with Pam, with Arvin, Mike, and Kean. And we wanted to just go around and see what restaurants had to offer in terms of their sushi fare. Now, again, just like with the pho video, you know, we're all Filipino, but I do have a sushi expert, my homeboy Chris, that will give a rundown of what to look for in good sushi and a good sushi restaurant. Here we go.
Hey Mark, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I apologize about my appearance. I just finished work, so you'll have to bear with me. I've compiled a list, in no particular order, of things to look for when trying to find authentic sushi. So let's begin. One thing you want to remember is sushi is an art, and balance is key. A good sushi restaurant isn't going to overload on fish or rice. So if you see that, stay clear. Another thing to look for is the aroma. When you walk into that restaurant, is there a strong fishy smell or a strong vinegar smell? In either case, you should probably stay clear. Fishy, for obvious reasons, but vinegar could mean that the restaurant is trying to overpower the smell of fish, or that the restaurant or the chef doesn't understand how to properly season their rice. Freshness of fish is extremely important when choosing a good sushi restaurant. Unless you're looking at an extremely high-end restaurant, the fish is coming in frozen, and that's fine, nothing wrong with that. What is important is how long after they thaw it are they serving it to customers. Also, if they have a visible sushi bar, go see how the fish is wrapped and presented. That'll tell you a lot about the sushi chef and how much care they take with their food. The quality of rice and how it's prepared is also very important. A good quality rice isn't going to be too starchy or gummy when you put it in your mouth. Also, if your sushi falls apart before it even reaches your mouth, that's a sign of a chef that doesn't really know how to prepare their rice properly. At the same time, if when you put it in your mouth, the rice still stays in a clump, that's also a sign of a chef that doesn't quite know what they're doing. Try to avoid restaurants that have pages upon pages of specialty rolls or that are paired with foods from different countries. You're not going to find authentic sushi at a restaurant that serves both pho and sushi. So try to stay away from things like that. Also, sushi isn't sauce. If you're seeing rolls that have different types of sauces or things like that, I'd try to avoid it. It's not going to be very authentic. Find a restaurant that not only serves sushi that meets all the requirements that we've talked about so far, but also has a good selection of sake. If the restaurant only serves gekkegang and only serves it hot, I'd probably avoid it. In fact, I find that the best way to really appreciate sake is to drink it cold. Now, if you can find a restaurant that serves a good variety of sakes, varying in qualities, and serve it both hot and cold, I'd probably say that that one is going to be fairly authentic. So Mark, if you find a restaurant that meets most, if not all of the requirements that I've set out, you're probably going to be in good hands and you're going to be in for a good meal. Good luck.
All right, Chris, thanks for schooling everyone on that. I'm pretty sure everyone was taking notes on that. So yeah, so basically we went to 4 places there. We went to Pink Sushi, we went to Japan Go, we went to Asa, and we went to Nippon. So just like the last video, here is a montage of us eating sushi at all 4 restaurants. Here we go. These 4 places geared more towards Japanese cuisine, especially sushi. I do know, however, that there are other places in the Moncton area that serve sushi. However, you know, just like Chris was saying, it's not really authentic if they're offering pad thai. Do you know what I mean? So like, why would you go to a Japanese restaurant if they're serving Thai food? It just doesn't make sense, and that probably shows, or that does show the lack of authenticity. Utilizing the knowledge that Chris has given us in terms of what to actually look for in a sushi restaurant, it actually really boiled down to 2 places, and those were the 2 places that were in downtown Moncton. It was a huge toss up between Pink Sushi and with Japango. Now Japango had really creative rolls, or like saucy rolls are not, you know, to me they're not authentic, and you know, they did break apart a bit, and then you know, just knowing what I know now about what to look for, you know, honestly, Pink Sushi really ran with it, and you know, that was our favorite. So you know, honestly, congratulations to them. You know, we really enjoyed the food there. Their customer service is great. The decor is cool. But yeah, no, just like all in all, it's our favorite go-to spot for sushi now. These videos do tend to get a little bit expensive, you know, considering we're checking out 4 restaurants at a time, and you know, there's kind of a big group of us. So yeah, like if you guys can help support the channel, just, you know, by sharing, liking, commenting, and even subscribing, that would help a lot. I will leave the video here. You know, you guys know what to do. I will be coming out with other videos very soon, because I do have a lot of footage from my Calgary trip and my Western Canada trip, and I also have to do a review on one of my toys, on one of my awesome toys. One of my outdoor toys. So, you know, honestly, keep it locked for that. I'm out. Peace.